PreeDis massive wagwan. Welcome back to another exciting episode of your favorite entertainment and lifestyle program. I'm your boy Naldo and this is your boy Edie. Edie, where were they this week?
Norbrook.
Alright, today in the uptown, so without further chattings, we'll kick off the show right now. I'm gonna go climb the hill. Let's go!
PreeDis is brought to you by the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, champion of dancehall; Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack, more than just values; True Pet Food, Cal's, where quality meets affordability; Sunshine Snacks, Burger King, You Rule; Little Caesars, it's not crazy, it's Little Caesars Pizza, and by Popeyes, big flavor, real value.
It was non-stop energy at the recent Guinness Pull Up at the National Car Park, from high-octane performances from the likes of Kraff and RajahWild to the DJs mixing it up all night long. The patrons certainly got their fill. Of course, the PreeDis team did up on the ground to bring you these highlights and interviews. Check them out. Alright guys, you don't know it's your boy Naldo, Addi, and tonight we're at Guinness Pull Up, and so far the people definitely are pull up. Let's go into the party right now to check out the vibes, check out the energy, check out the ladies, and check out the good music. Let's go. Wanna just mash up the stage, but what was the experience like? Are we there watch Uno, but how did it feel playing for the audience tonight?
I mean, it was a crazy vibe. As you can see, everybody, they respected the juggling. Them give it a nice little reception. It was a good vibe. We love it.
Well, Guinness a family from long time still. Big up, respect to all the time. You see me? It's always an amazing feeling playing on big stages like these. You see me? Representing our brand and just making the people enjoy themselves. That's the most important thing, to entertain the patrons.
Right, so we started Guinness Pull Up last year, and of course, Governor was the headline back then, and he became the face of our campaign for the rest of the year because it was so relevant. After doing 6 years of Guinness Sounds of Greatness, we needed to find something that appealed to both our core consumers and the new younger drinkers. And also, the space in the dance hall and the party industry has changed, The vibe is different, it's a little bit more lively, that kind of thing. And so, Guinness being a strong supporter of the music and of the industry, we needed to find something that appealed to both.
What brought you out tonight?
No, from say Guinness Pull Up, the whole place have to pull up. One normality. We're active out here. Guinness is one place to showcase dancehall talent. Remember art of Guinness, Remember greatness in a Guinness,
Really?
So from a greatness, we have to roll out.
Really? How are you feeling? Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a great time. The vibe is right. Artists them are followed out. Nice. Big up Guinness.
Long time now. Well, quite a while now. On a Jamaican stage. What does this mean for you and for your fans tonight? Well, come out specifically for RajahWild.
I'm a thing for the back in Jamaica still. They're all over the world still. More time I miss my place, Yeah, but it's a good feeling for them, man. The energy always right. We mean it's Jamaica.
And those were the highlights from Guinness Pull Up. We're still currently here in Norbrook. Now after the break, it's our YPree Vox Pop and our Magnum Top Ten chart.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Power, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
You don't have a ketchup.
Addi two sides up. Video one combo crown dealer bill vibes up. Big Eddie sandwich Addi two sides. Video one combo BK crown deal.
Eddie, when the island-wide blackout hit Jamaica, where were you and how are you feeling?
Honestly, I was on John's Road driving home with my cousin, and then all of a sudden rain just broke out, and then bam, like gone everywhere. So I said, oh, what go on? Tutu's where he says, all island blackout. I'm like, damn.
You did panic?
No, never panic, never shit. No.
Your phone did charge?
No.
Well, I could hear what the people have to say. That's the question for this week's YPree Vox Pop. What was your reaction to the island-wide blackout? People, listen up.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
I was shocked because all island, that's like, how often does that happen? So I was like, all right, what's going on in this island? But there's nothing I really could do about it.
It was surprising to say the least. You know, at first I thought it was just my area alone, but eventually online I found out that it was an all-island thing. So that was surprising, and also, I don't know. Well, I don't think there was much release as it relates to what exactly caused it, so I'm still very much curious about that, but surprising. Yeah.
What were you doing when the power cut went?
I was actually cooking, and I use an electric stove because I live on hall and it's electric stove, so you can just imagine that.
Well, it was okay to me, honestly, because it's a simple man. You know, people get like, you like gun, and we learn to do without. When we have, so it never just, it was okay to me.
That blackout showed me that what persons on the western side experience.
Until you say, my wife and I we went out, and as we pulled up to a local entity to go eat some food and cool out, the light went, but it came back. So we're there inside and we're there enjoy ourselves and I say, yo, well, what time now? We can leave out. Yeah. Only to go outside and look in the plaza where we were and see that there was no light anywhere else. So we said, all right, go turn back. I went right back inside.
I was so worried because I'm in Portmore and the heat is crazy. So I'm like, what am I going to do without my fan? But on a serious level, I was hoping that my grandmother wouldn't get sick and there was no connection. But luckily, they fixed it the day after. So I was really grateful for them to be efficient enough to bring it back.
I was on my way going to skate because I'm a skater. I love roller skating. So I was on my way going to the skate land, and as I reached and said, yes, I'm going to put on my shoes, blackout. I was wondering if it's a thing with the skate land itself, but then I get to understand it's a whole region thing, and I was also scared to walk home by myself.
I didn't notice that there was a blackout until I reached home, and I was devastated to be welcomed to the heat.
What was your reaction? Let us know on all our social media platforms at PreeDis Show on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and of course the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more YPree.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Diane is the Little Things continues to hold its spot on top of the Magnum Top 10 chart. Is it still there this week? There's only one way to find out. Magnum, champion of dancehall.
One no wicked rider, and so she slip, and so she slide down.
More time money when I spend till I fool the size. I'ma tell about the good.
Man figgy girl money, we want black and cement and big girl money. You better pay up.
Don't have to ask me if I love you, I do.
Yeah, way I like every dime by me. Book up on a flight, come on.
Yeah, see we go under.
Now she send me out the harder. Off her bad kicks out up.
Funny how the little things are the biggest things. Loving on me heart forever. Evil can't move me. I bet you say about.
We bring you the highlights from the most recently held Mr. and Mr. Teen Universe International Jamaica pageants right after the break.
Double your limit and double the vibes with 7 and 770.
BK crown deal. Pick any sandwich, add any two sides. Billy one combo crown deal, I bill vibes. Pick any sandwich, add any two sides. Billy one combo. BK crown deal.
Rajae Graham and Rahiem Edwards recently won Mr. and Mr. Teen Universe International Jamaica. The team were there to bring you the highlights and more.
feels amazing, trust me. I have always known myself to be someone who has the ability to win, at least. So I go into everything thinking that, you know, there's a possibility that I will win it. So to be able to walk away tonight saying I am the winner is a great feeling, especially knowing all the hard work I have put into it. It's just wonderful, really and truly. I took away the importance of having a community. My friends were the backbone of this entire thing. I joined because they really pushed me to accept it. And throughout the entire process, they have assisted me so much. I'm literally wearing my friend's blazer right now, right? My friends were everything through this entire process, and I really, really appreciated it. And I have come to realize how important having a community is in just personal growth, being out there doing the things you love or things you just want to do. I'm currently a student at the University of the West Indies studying banking and finance with a minor in economics and one in entertainment and cultural enterprise management.
How old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
The mantra I live by is plus ultra, and it means surpassing what you believe your limitations are. I think I've surpassed my limitation today. I haven't known myself as somebody who's good at public speaking, at being in the public sphere, but I hope having the platform I will gain tonight, I'll be able to have some impact on our youth specifically, our young Jamaican men. It reaffirms my belief in believing in yourself and putting your best foot forward all the time.
We met Rico the DJ 3 years ago, but since then, the man has mashed up every party, both yard and abroad. Rico, ready for start the interview, bro?
Yeah, man, same way.
That is it. Let's go.
Mixmaster is brought to you by Guinness, a lovely day for a Guinness, and by 77 Energy Drink. Double the energy, double the vibe.
Rico, welcome back to the show, my dog. What go on?
Yeah, man. Good to be back, bro. Good
Excellent, excellent. When I see you come in, I see the money them just a drop out here. As each step you make, I saw me see another $5,000 just a drop out. What go on?
Man, all the night I fought this year, but yeah, man, life good for you right now, man.
Excellent,
yeah,
excellent.
Good look.
We last spoke 3 years ago. What has been the biggest lesson?
The biggest lesson, sometimes you can't just rush it. Everything is a process, and everything will work out in your favor sometimes. You see me? You'll try set a link or make a move, make a project, reach out to somebody. It not gonna always work the first time. If it work out the first time, you know, it's a good thing, but you can't make the slip-ups, the shortcomings, the stuff where just never you know, go your way. Like, you can make it demoralize or discourage you.
You have also gone into your producer bag. Expound on that some more for me.
Alright, so before I even start playing music, I'm not gonna say make music, but I just have an affinity for, you know? So, but them things they take money. You take less money for DJ and as a 15-year-old youth, you know? You know? I will never have the kind of parents where say, oh, you want a studio, say a studio. It's easy to get into DJing, but right now, you know, I just said the $5,000, they might drop out of my pocket. So now I can invest on that side a little and return a little bit back to my roots. I not abandon the DJing thing completely.
Push the style, I like you hurt me. On this Sunday, stop if you disturb me.
But yeah, I start trying my hand different things. It's mostly soca. I'm not gonna lie, I love soca. But you have some dancehall in there, you have a couple of trap in there, some old kind of boom bap, hip hop kind of stuff on the hard drive right now. So
when you get so passionate and in love with soca, is it going to the various countries and participating in their version of road march and so on? Are the woman them, are the whole day sun at vibes, like what's about soca?
Woman. Anyways, yeah. What draw me towards soca are the message, you see me?
Fun.
It's like
enjoyment.
Fun, unity, good feelings.
As I mentioned earlier, you have traveled and performed and played for various audiences. What was your fondest memory on the road in a particular country? And which country?
On the road are Miami Carnival 2020, a 5 or 4? A 4. First time. it really just hit close. Cause one reason I got into this DJ thing was to share my love of music with people. And it kind of hit close where you're kind of bringing strangers together. And we're just all enjoying this one song.
How do you want to close out 2026?
2026, I want to close out. The last thing in 2026 is Miami Carnival. I had no plans to go, but if you're watching this on your own, you know, link up, right? But I wanted to close 2026 on like a good foot because that rolls over into Trinidad next year. Because a good Trinidad sets you up for a good Jamaica, which can set you up for a good Barbados, which can set you up for a good Antigua, which can set you up for a good, you know, because Carnival keep all throughout the year, and you see me?
We are currently at Norbrook Terrace. However, we're heading to Big Lane in Central Village for Fyah right after the break.
New fast food always tastes to savor. Giving you the best, giving you the flavor. Nicing up the kitchens all across Jamaica. Happy smile when you see the price you pay for. Corned beef and the sausage. New pack. Ketchup and the pepper sauce. New pack. Beans and the baked beans. New pack. Rice. New pack. Oil. New pack. Yes. New pack foods always taste to savor. Giving you the best, giving you the flavor. Nicing up the kitchens all across Jamaica. Happy smile when you see the price you pay for. New pack. More than just value.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Power, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just to make the ketchup run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
You know have a ketchup.
Rahiem never feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep feel we country. Rahiem it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor Rahiem a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture.
Rahiem nephew overproof from we just a do it to we culture.
Years are old, drink responsibly.
BK Crown Deal. Big Eddie sandwich added the two sides. Billy one combo Crown Deal bill vibes. Big Eddie sandwich added the two sides. Billy one combo BK Crown Deal.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
Tippy works in the hotel industry, but when Hurricane Melissa hit, he was temporarily laid off. Nevertheless, he used that to fuel his passion and open his very own business called the Tippy's Jerk House in Central Village on Big Lane, to be specific, in Spanish Town. We hear some more about his food journey in our Fyah segment.
Fyah is brought to you by New Pack, more than just value, Carl's tomato ketchup and hot sauce, Western canola oil, and by Quaker Oats and Pearl Milling Company.
What was the inspiration behind starting a jerk house here in Central Village?
Well, everything started from me and my baby mother. So we used to buy from this jerk man up the road from us, and that inspired me, and I wanted to try it. I'm a certified chef, but you know, I wanted to try jerk, so I went on YouTube for some tips and cues and things, you know. And then I started it, and I never stopped till I went to Sanders. I break for a bit, and then here I am.
What do you do at Sanders?
So I do entertainment. I'm a singer, so I sing for the resort.
And speaking of singing, you were a part of Digital Rising Stars in 2017 when Short Boss won. Talk to me about your experience in Digital Rising Stars.
Yeah, that was an awesome experience, you know, getting to know the big group of Digital Rising Star and getting to meet new friends. It was a nice competition. Yeah, it was awesome.
What kind of jerk do you specialize in?
So I do jerk chicken and jerk chicken back. The people them love the chicken back, may I tell you. Whenever I don't have the chicken back, me just feel down. The chicken back half a day in the thing, you know.
What days and times is Tippy's Jerk House open here on Big Lane in Central Village?
So I do it Tuesday to Saturday, start 3, ends 3 in the morning. Funny enough, I season one by one. I season my chicken one by one. When I tell people I season, they say you crazy. I don't have time for that, but I have the time because it's all about love. You know, when you're preparing food to put in people's stomach, you have to do it right and properly. So it's the love for me.
This week's food culture brings us back to 1991 when a dancehall cult classic Matey by Penny Irie was born. Penny Irie gives us the backstory, so people listen up.
Fyah culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah culture.
When you hear me talk girl song, a woman me hear her talk something and just build song off of them. Like all the matey song, a two girl me hear her cussing. I say, Ray, I can't take it out. I'm just saying, and that she say so. Now I go up the road one day, I just see that's coming in my mind. I say, girl, you know you matey want to take it out. Always she do. And from there, so, it come like it's a hit, because I want to tell us I steal my voice up on a dub plate, you know. Yeah, because still have a son named Silver Ark, we come from Augustown. Some of the run a jammings were there and him ride come run on him bike. And there, man, jamming is a reason, but me didn't the show though. At the time, a voice, a dub plate, I think of a Inner City, one of them sound. I don't remember the sound, but I think of Inner City. And him hear it and open up the shoulder door and come in. I say, whose artist that? And them say, one new youth in a Penny Irie, and them say, him want a dub there, you know. Some of us shot it the same time.
Girl, you know you better than your mate. Girl, you mate drop off a shape. Girl, you know you have the go.
Same go pa Augustown go play it, I think, the Friday night. And I tell you, so the Saturday morning, we they run a jamming, so the man me see a sailor come up on him bike and say, yo, man, your voice a song there for me right now. Me play the song last night. And boy, me I tell you, I take it off of the turntable. Told the girl them I go on and I get busy in the dance. Me I say, no, I have to put this on the gig rhythm. So that's why I sang the end up for voice on the gig rhythm for Steely and Clevey.
When you were recording the song for Steely, what was the vibe like in the studio? What was the energy?
I wanted to say, Joe is an energy man from a long time, because them used to call me vibe machine, you know, because anywhere we go, we always a shell down the place. Because I have a high pitch there where the people them ever love. They must say, yo, where you get a high pitch from? But from my brother. Because John Wayne the first man we started, you know. We sing call the police for me. Because when you hear John Wayne, I say, hangbale, engbale, angbaleng. Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dang. You just call the police for. So me say, watch out. Say, Johnny. It call, say the key there. We up there. Yeah, man, after so it come from, man.
Girl, you not bleach out your face. Girl, you want the natural beauty. Girl, you not scrape, girl, patter.
Well, where did you hear the song for the first time after you recorded it?
Alright, this is the first time I hear a song, the House of Flea, Stone Love. Go drop it. One Saturday night, and I tell you, so the whole place flattened down. I see the girl in my ball out, them short to whole. As it go up on the return, I say, girl, you hold your meeting, what? I say, Lord, this song, this penny, for your sufferation over. So from there, so, it does. A shell, everywhere we go.
What kind of doors did the success of Matey open for you locally and overseas? What changed for you? How did your life change?
Changed my life a lot, you know. Yeah, it changed my life a lot. As a youth, I grew up, things never so wonderful away, and never so we're really the hungry still, but you don't know ups and downs in life. But you see from a final song there, my life changed, man, a lot too. Could have feed enough people too. Fly out. When the time of flying I come in, but I could have bring some things to my friend them, family. You see me some old people there in the community. Yeah, because we was a youth. We never was a youth when we make the local change in them time. We were talking about we have to buy gun and we have to buy shot and keep up something. No, we prefer buy some rice, some flour, some sardine and some mackerel. And some of the mother get the bag them out and drop all a 3 pound or so. And Miss Joe, Miss Tola get a 3 pound, Miss Ivan up there get and we just circle the place and make some people just feel comfortable.
How do pets react when their loved ones pass on? Veterinarian Dr. Jaxson Heffes shares his experience in our True Tip this week.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
You recently lost a dog, but the family members of the dogs were mourning. Is it normal for pets to be mourning the death of another pet?
I think so. I think, again, depends on the type of bond, the type of relationship that they would have had. As I said, one mourned a little harder than the other, but that was also because it was his mate. And so he was a little, it's not that he stopped eating, but he was eating a little less. He was where he normally pounces around and he's bright and he's active and greets you at the door. He was a little down. We did bring home the body and she is buried in the back. And so we did bring her home and, you know, showed them, and everybody kind of looked and took their turns and, you know, kind of put their head down, and it was kind of solemn, the energy. Nobody was kind of really running around that much. The only one that was kind of like okay, which I thought was, I was like, it's his sister, come on. But I guess, you know, when you're kind of bullied that much, the space kind of eases up. So, and I guess everyone mourns differently. Where they're all like tail waggy, waggy, waggy. Tail wasn't wagging, everybody was just kind of down. That's how they were responding.
As pet owners, what do you recommend to help them get over the loss of a loved one?
I generally recommend a teddy bear, in all honesty. So I gave them a teddy bear, gave them a little extra love. That's pretty much it. Showing up and giving them a little treat, saying they may not want to play fetch, they may not want to be as rubby, right? They may not be their usual self, and that may take time to come back, but that's just gonna take work for you, you know, to just give them a little extra love until, you know, they work their way out of it.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food.
This is the end of this week's episode of the PreeDis Show, and we're signing out from Norbrook. We're your hosts, Edie and Naldo Addi, and we'll see you guys next week.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, champion of dancehall; Rahiem Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack More Than Just Value, True Pet Food, Cal's where quality meets affordability, Sunshine Snacks, Burger King You Rule, Little Caesars It's Not Crazy It's Little Caesars Pizza, Popeyes Big Flavor Real